that
We're
like
recording.
I don't care.
Okay.
I know
Uh,
it's gonna have to chop off the front, but it's fine.
No, I think we are a little off. It's hard. So just for our audience, if this ends up making it to the podcast recording, it's hard when you're in two different locations to get yourself the same in the screen without like a window like that's back there.
Mm, literally in two places.
We do our best.
We do.
Anyway, I'm excited to be drinking a cocktail with my friend Jennifer today and
Okay,
having
what
this.
would you have though?
Oh, it is called the long drink. And it is surprising. I never thought I would ever drink anything like this. It's gin, which I think just sounds disgusting. My mom used to drink gin and tonic. Ugh. But it is gin with like grapefruit. And I think that's probably why I like it, because I do like grapefruit in my drinks, like a grapefruit. What do they call those drinks? Is it a Paloma? A Paloma has grapefruit juice, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Lime juice. Like I like
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. I don't want it to be too sweet. You and I have talked about this
Yeah,
so much.
well, anybody who's following us so far would already know that we are food centric. We get excited over foods and we get excited over like bonker ideas. But the thing that's crazy is that we are so alike and we have so many things in common. But this is one area where we're like, no, I want
What
something
is that?
Swedish, not Swedish, sweet-ish. And you're like, no.
We should put our link when we did our Instagram live making cocktails together.
Gosh, we'd have to find it, wouldn't we?
Well, we could maybe link that in the show notes if we can find it.
That'd be fun.
Welcome to Kellums and Grossi podcast. Two women, two mics, talking love, life, and the things that slip past our filter.
Inspired by reels and real life. I'm Jennifer Grossi.
And I'm Terri Kellums. But I'm excited today because we don't normally record on a Saturday. Here it is Saturday. We're having a cocktail together. It's kind of like happy hour. It is. And I'm excited to talk about our topic today because I think it's so fun.
We are
And
gonna have fun.
Yeah, this is Jennifer's idea, and I just loved it. Like, she barely got the idea out of her mouth, and I was like, yes!
Well, the reason that we like it so much is because, well, first of all, a lot of our topics are kind of serious or they're like serious minded, not super
Yeah.
serious, but we like that. But then this idea was like, oh my gosh, there are things we talk about all the time that maybe somebody who's just entering this age group is going to go, oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
Like off the wall stuff
right,
in some
right.
cases.
And what's so funny is I caught myself the whole time while I was coming up with my things that were it's like show and tell as well. It's like
It
happy
is,
hour and show and tell at the same time.
yes, totally. Happy hour with the show and tell. This could go really awry if we let it.
Right? So I kept changing my mind about my 5 things. Did you change your mind at all? Or did you like set on your 5 things all at once?
Well, I did kind of change my mind a little bit, but then I settled in on the things and Steven was laughing over one so hard that he was like, you have to share that. And I was like, okay, great. I will. If it makes my husband laugh, it's probably going to make me laugh. But first we should tell them what we're talking about.
All right, go ahead. Introduce our topic today.
So each of us are bringing 5 essential things that we actually feel like we found out that we need in midlife. And they're not what you would think. Like sometimes we can talk about the hormones and sometimes we can talk about things that are revolving around how we feel and blah, blah, blah. Okay. These are actual tangible things that we actually figured out that we're like, this really helps me in midlife.
Yes.
Might as well share.
Absolutely. Love it. Why don't you kick us off today with your first one?
Okay. Well, so I have a little stash over here on the side
Me
and
too,
it's
me
actually
too.
calling me like, oh, it's so good. Okay. Which one do I share first? Okay. So first and foremost, when I started in perimenopause, which I'm somewhere stuck in between peri and menopause, I literally started losing my hair. And I also know a ton of people who lost their hair with like COVID.
Yeah.
And so your hormones will do that and stuff. And so then I started taking this product. Okay. I love this. And I'm very, very particular about it. I'm going to show it to you, but I have to tell you why I'm particular about it. Okay. So it's made by Nature's Bounty. I am not even like, I'm not connected with Nature's Bounty or anything like that, but it's this, the hair, skin, and nails gummies.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
The
gummies.
reason why I like this is because it has stuff in it, the biotin. That's all I really wanted it for, but it has a bunch of other good stuff in the back. However, they say take two gummies every night or every day. I don't even think they say night. Steven and I take these religiously and we eat them like chiclets because Steven and I think their taste so good. I'm gonna show you why. I have to open it up because, okay, inside there's like all these little gummies, but they're so good, you guys, like so good. Okay, hold on. They like bounce. You know what I mean? Like they're that soft.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I bought these. You can get them on Amazon. I'll put a link in there for that. But also, I get these at Costco. And I will not. I one time made the huge mistake of buying them at Sam's Club, and it was bad, you guys, so bad because it's not the same. First of all, the purple top is the one that you want. Don't get the pink one. There's one that has a pink top, and it's at Sam's Club. And those were like a gummy that's been sitting on the shelf for like 8 years. It
Ooh,
was
hard.
so gross. Yes, like when you chew it and you're like, "Huh, this isn't soft." These are like super soft, and Steven gets excited every night because I give him they say too, we eat for. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I have so much hair, so much hair. My nails, even my like even though I do dip nails, there's a layer on top. My nails are so good that even if this layer comes off, they don't break. It's like crazy. It's hair, skin, and nails. I don't know what the difference is on the skin, but
So
tell
does
you
it have
that.
collagen in it then?
Does that what?
Collagen in
Collagen?
it? Mhm.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my old lady glasses on.
Yeah,
One
you do
second.
that. And, by the way, like I am like this close to putting a chain around my neck with my readers on it. Like that's how I can never find them.
Right? It feels like that. No, that it does not have collagen, but it has vitamin A and C and E. And it actually has, seriously, this is how much biotin it has. It's 20,000% of what they say you should have every day. So I'm getting like 40,000 because I'm eating four every day. But my hair is like good again. And I've been doing this for over a year. So
I went through a phase where I lost, I would say about 25% of my hair because my vitamin D was off.
heard that too.
Hmm.
How'd you get yours back? You just started increasing your vitamin D?
I think yes, I got on a vitamin D supplement, a liquid one that I love, and it's not amongst my things today, unfortunately, so I can't show you, but I like the liquid. And I love to tell people it is vitamin D3 plus K2, and it's better
Mm.
you take it at the same time that you take your magnesium with zinc. So there's my little spiel on
Oh,
that. Okay.
I don't think I've known that.
Well, like all those things just help each other. They all like they're like
Yeah.
friends at a
I,
dance party.
I know like for hormones. Do you take DIM?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that another time. But there's like you should take these things in conjunction with each
Yeah,
other so they absorb better. So I get what you're talking about. That's pretty
yeah.
cool.
That's why
What
I'm
you
just
got, girl?
a fan of like multivitamins because it's like,
Because it can't be enough.
we can't go down that path. Okay, since you start talking about hair, I will continue and let me get my little long drink out of the way so I don't spill because I am a big klutz. Okay. Oops, I moved myself. All right, so I was thinking about how much I talk about how I don't like to do my hair. And I'm not someone who, I don't wash my hair every day. I know there's lots of ladies in the don't wash your hair every day club. So let me know in the comments if you're in my club. But I I I don't really like to wash my hair every day. But yet as I am on hormone replacement therapy, I feel like the testosterone has made my hair a little more oily than normal. And my hair is really, like you said, you have a lot of hair, but like when you're styling your hair, like I have to do like 4 sections. That's how much hair I have. I
Okay.
so
Okay.
much, and it's super coarse and wavy, and it's not nice hair. It's really not. So when someone compliments me on my hair, I really like take it to heart. Well, I take it to heart because I'm like, you have no idea.
I know, but I say it all the time about you. So that I'm like, yeah, I'm one of those.
Okay, so I don't want to wash it every day, but I also don't want to use too heat styling tools, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was using, we talked about this, the big round, the yellow brand. What's that one called?
Oh, yeah. The blowout one. What is it
The
called?
blow dry bar, blow dry bar. And I travel, yeah, I travel a lot. So all the little things started falling off of it. And I was like, okay, well, I don't like holding a blow dryer in one hand and the brush in the other hand. And like, I get so darn hot when I'm blow drying my hair, girl. I get so hot.
You live in Arizona.
Well, that's true. So I saw this on Facebook and I was like, oh, very intrigued. And I told you about it.
Yeah.
And like, it took me months, like literally months to pull the plug on this one. I don't know why, but it's not a blow dry brush. It's a, it's one you use when your hair is dry. And it's like a blowout brush. So you're getting like the professional blowout. Like if you could see how soft and silky my hair
You
looks,
can. I can see shine.
it's this. It is this,
Wait,
and
so you blow dry your hair and then use that?
I just let my hair air dry,
Oh,
which
oh,
in
but you have,
Arizona, it dries
yeah,
fast,
yeah.
so we don't
Here,
have a lot of humidity.
yeah, we don't. We
Yeah.
have all the
I
humidity.
probably would have never dreamed of doing that when I grew up in the Midwest. I had previously bought the same company, Timo, I don't know how you say it. This is more of a just a
Oh,
straightener
yeah,
kind of.
put that towards the camera. I want to see that. What is
Okay.
that? Like,
I
come
like
close.
this, but I will tell you, if you like still a little bit of bend in your hair even when it's straight,
Yeah, yeah.
this might not be your tool. I mean, this
So,
is
yeah,
like
it'll be like a
your hair
flat.
is your hair is getting straight, stick straight with this one. And I like it because they both have a really nice long cord, which I love when companies do that with their
Yeah.
products. Um, they have multiple heat settings, which is really nice because the heat setting that you would need for your hair is very different from the one I would need for my hair.
Hmm.
You want to burn your
Absolutely.
hair off. And I would say that the only other thing that's kind of weird about this one is that your hair gets stuck in it and then it smells like burning hair.
Oh
I
my gosh.
don't know if that would bother
That would be
anybody.
alarming to me.
That's why I mentioned it, but this is wonderful. Like, literally, I love it. Sometimes I'll take it and go backwards, and I'll get you said you mentioned it, you commented on it to me, like, "You got that little Farrah faucet flip thing going on," or
Yeah,
whatever.
like the curl down the side. Yeah, yeah.
So, I love this. Easy to use. I timed myself today when I did my hair. It was like 8 minutes, 8 to 9
That's
minutes.
good. That's real good. Because
So
you have a lot of
I
hair.
do, and going from just, like, frizzy, non-blow dried hair and getting it this silky, this straight, this with all this bend and volume, I love this product. We're gonna
Okay,
put
I
it
have a question about it.
in the
Does the curl stay? Like,
I
once you
never
curl it?
I never have to use hairspray. My hair holds really well, so
Oh,
maybe someone else might wanna use hairspray. Oh, and I would definitely use heat protectant,
something went someplace. You're back. You're good.
yeah, okay. I would use some kind of heat protectant, product, and if you don't know of one, ask your stylist. The one that they have, I'm not gonna recommend that one. It's
Mm.
a too much even for my hair. So,
What's the company that that was from?
Timo, Tymo, I don't know how to say it, but I
Okay,
love it. Highly recommend that. And the reason
nice.
I think it's great for midlife women is because ain't nobody got time for that. Like, we didn't got time to spend hours in the bathroom when we're hot and we're hot flashing it and we're not gonna stick around in the bathroom forever. And if you're low maintenance like I am, this is a good one. This is really good. In and out of the bathroom, really easy to use.
Love that. I love that. I love that so much.
Like, almost no learning curve. You can definitely do this. This is easy.
Yeah, for somebody who does feel like challenged by the blow dryer and the curl,
Mm,
that's like a really good option because I know I've talked to people who said, no, 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 I can't do the curling brush while I'm blow drying. It does take a while, I think, to get that whole thing down. So that's a
yeah,
smart move.
love
Smart
it.
move.
Yep.
Wait, well, you just talked about something. I can't decide if I'm going to share that one yet. No, I'm not. Okay, hold on. So there's another one that okay, I wake up to this every day. Okay, so when you're in midlife and you know your belly isn't going to be an issue and weight loss is an issue and you're like trying, but you just can't. You like take away certain things. So for me, years and years ago, I had this thing where I was trying to get creamer. Creamer is like extra calories in your coffee that you don't even like want or need or whatever. In my case, I ended up finding this and realizing that it was the actual perfect thing to put in my coffee. Okay, but you know what's really funny is we're recording this right now and it's August, but I'm going to show you what already is in my Sam's Club. That's where I got it. Pumpkin spice. But this stuff has got 30 grams of protein in it. And you
Nice.
put it in your coffee. You don't need all of it. Like you just in one sitting. I love this so much because it doesn't calorically, it's like 160 calories for the entire thing. I think 1 cup of coffee, I'm like maybe a quarter of it. And so you can imagine like you're saving yourself some calories. Like the ingredients in it are, there's probably stuff in there that's not great for me. But
Mhm.
when I'm looking to try to like take things out, this is a godsend because I need, I know I shouldn't say it like that, but I need my coffee every day.
I need
And
my
the fact that it's like a flavor coffee, I just, Steven even frosts this. Like he puts it in our frother and like makes it really frothy. It's
Do you
good.
get that at your grocery store, Costco? Where are you getting that one at?
You can get it on Amazon, you can get it at I've gotten it at Walmart, but it's more if you get it at Sam's Club or Costco, you're gonna buy, like it's like 15 to a box, and they come on sale every once in a while, and then we just, like, stock up at that point, but there's so many flavors too. This is the pumpkin spice, but there is vanilla and chocolate. I saw one that had, like, a lemon lemon pie or something like that, and I was like, "Well, I'm not ew." But then I was thinking, maybe somebody just wants to drink it.
Yes, and people are using those in their Ninja Creamy machines to make, ice cream, like a healthier version of ice cream. Yeah, yeah, I am obsessed. My Pinterest board, like, if you go over follow me on Pinterest, I'm obsessed with the Ninja Creamy. You'll find a bunch
Have
of
you done this? Have you put this in there?
No, I've not used that, but I know
We
people do.
need to try that. You need to tell me what that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like. I don't
So
have an
I
Ninja
just wanna tell our audience right now that we did not tell each other ahead of time what we were gonna
no,
do.
no.
So what I'm about to show you next is just funny. It's just funny. Okay, are you
Okay, I
ready?
need to know. What?
Okay, so I this is, bone
Bone
broth
broth?
protein. This is vanilla flavor, 100% grass-fed. I put this in my iced coffee, or
You
I
do?
yeah, I think it I don't know if it would be considered iced coffee or an iced latte, but whatever. This is what I put in there,
Wait, I want
and
to come put it in front because I can't see. What is the who makes this? I can't paleo what?
Paleo Valley.
Oh,
You know, I was on a mission, and I do have another protein powder that I really, really love as well as this one, so I hate that I had to pick one over the other, but the reason I picked this one is because this is both protein in my coffee and it's collagen, and I am
oh.
sure so, like, I'm just gonna read some of the things from the package. So, non-GMO, collagen rich, so for those of us who want some collagen, it's got the grass-fed, it has no what's the, artificial flavor that everybody's talking about now? It starts with an S. I hate it. Absolutely hate it.
I was gonna say aspartame, but that's not it. What,
No.
stevia?
Stevia. Ugh, hate that. I can't stand the taste of stevia. So this has monk fruit in it. So that's why I'm a huge fan of
Mm.
this.
Okay, let me ask you this question because sometimes collagen and powders can back a girl up.
I know, and that's why I've been so picky about the protein powders. I've tried several of them, and, the ones with whey protein tend to be a little bit make you bloat a little bit more, and I also think stevia makes me bloat, just it's a personal thing for me. I haven't heard anybody else say that, but this one doesn't do that, and I think it might just be because the amount of protein that you're getting is a lower amount, so it's not this is not going to probably be this is probably not gonna be like, I want a meal replacement drink, I'm gonna use this in my protein shake because
Okay, not enough protein.
only 13 grams of protein. But
Okay.
going
But
back
how much is that?
1
13
scoop
grams.
1 scoop, and so there's
Okay.
30 servings in this, and
Okay.
the reason I liked this one, was because of the Ninja Creamy, because so many of the recipes call for either the protein drink or a protein powder.
Yeah.
And they had vanilla and they have chocolate and they had salted caramel, but they also have an unflavored one. So
Oh,
so I recently learned that part of the deal with being a woman is when we wake up in the morning, our cortisol levels are high. And we want the cortisol level to fall as quickly as possible after we get up. But we all tend to drink coffee, which makes it go high again. So if you put something like this in your coffee, your first morning coffee, and I do the unflavored because my first cup of the day is just no fuss, no muss. My second cup of the day is where I get a little bougie. But yeah, so it brings down your cortisol levels. Assist in bringing down your cortisol
we
levels.
love anything that will assist this.
Yeah, and this one is just so clean. I love this one.
You're gonna leave the link too, yeah?
Yep, I'm gonna put the link on that one as
Okay.
well. All right, what
Okay.
you
So, well, let's just segue from your waking up in the morning. I want to be well rested, but I can tell you straight up, being anywhere between peri and menopause, you are like a sandwich of like 2 a.m. wake up call in your brain. Just wake up.
Yeah,
So, this is actually the funniest thing. Stephen and I, we at Christmas time, I picked up this thing. It was a product in Pomifera, and I was like, it was inside a bundle. Let's just see what it was. And I think it was like stress related and relaxation related. And so I picked this bottle up, and it's called Dream Serene. Looks like this. It's absolutely like a little this is not very big, next to my face, not very big, right? So, one night, Steven and I, during the Christmas season, we were like, "Man, I just can't get to sleep." So he's like I said, "Babe, I have this thing, let's just try this thing." Okay, this is what happens when you open it. You smell an instantaneous I think it smells like poop. It smells like poop. But
Here, try this. It smells like poop.
no, no, for real. I was like, "Babe, smell this," because as soon as somebody says something, you're like, "It stinks? Let me smell." Okay, it's this little tiny green capsule, and there is I had to look it up. I was like, "Did I get a bad bottle?" And it was like a thing. They're like, "There's an ingredient." I couldn't even tell you what it is because I looked it up at Christmas time. Oh my gosh, we started using these things, and they have, like, this ability to, like, knock your butt out in, like, 10, 15 minutes. You are sleepy, and there is 0, like, 0 because their product is so clean, like, they have all the clean stuff. There is 0, like, you wake up in the morning and you're like, "Oh, I have that draggy feeling." Nothing like this. This is, like, the sweetest. So we've practically ordered but I think we've ordered, like, 6 bottles since December because we just go through them, but the thing is, at nighttime when Steven and I are going to yeah, I'll go, "Do you want a poop pill, babe? Do you want a poop pill?" 'Cause it smells horrible, but it activates all the good stuff, and I mean, it has something in it, I wanna say, like, ashwagandha's in it. I mean, there's, like, good stuff in it, but it says fall asleep faster, sleep better, and I have to tell you, I agree with it. It has L-theanine in it,
Okay.
and it has, like, a calming blend of I think it's the valerian that actually is stinky,
Yeah.
and then it's lemon balm and all these things to put you to sleep, and, I mean, all the other stuff in it. It's just this I don't know, Shaklee is very, like, well renowned for, like, they
Yeah.
take really good care of their ingredients, so
I think there are going to be,
fascinating stuff gets me to sleep.
yeah,
Then I'm a happy girl.
I think there'd be a lot of women out there that love you just for that one alone.
Yeah, right, totally.
Such a
Just wake up with your poop pill
Get a good
or go
night's
to
sleep.
sleep. Yes.
Okay, so we're going to continue on the sleep. This one is funny. This one's funny. So, after you spent all that time giving yourself a nice blowout, and then you wake up the next morning and you got bedhead.
I have such I, like, know what you're gonna share, I think.
So this is a sleep on it. And it's so funny because my husband hates it so much. He's like, "Oh, that's so sexy." And I'm like, "What?"
Wait, you have to bring it back.
I
How do
can't.
you, like,
You
tuck
can't
your
hear
hair in it?
Well, I typically, like, gather my hair in a ponytail and then just kind of, like, tuck it in the back, and then I pull it around the front, and then I tuck in the front. It's like a wrestling match. It really is.
Does it stay?
I try bending my head over the back of the bed. This one is a little big, so I got mine at, like, Ross or TJ Maxx or Marshalls or something like that. It's got this nice long tie on it, so, I mean, you can
So, like, it wraps around?
yeah, and you know what it doubles as? When your husband turns on the bathroom light in the middle of the night, like, it's pull it down over your eyes like an eye mask.
I just need a picture of you at nighttime. You need to share that.
I'll put it on social media when
Okay,
we release this episode, but listen,
deal.
like, I did not believe this. I did not I saw a woman on TikTok, and she was talking to all her white girlies is what she said, and she said, do not shy away from this because this is a black girl thing, because white women need this too." And I was like, "Well, maybe we do. I don't know. Do we?" And then I slept with one on, and my hair woke up and I woke up the next day with my hair feeling so soft and not frizzy, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm hooked. I'm hooked."
Okay, so, like, in the morning, like, I wake up because of hotness, and, like, the bottoms of the hair are, like, all, like, they're all messed up and, like, frizzy, so you don't do that in the morning?
No, and, well, I just lost my train of thought. Do you think it's the drink that we're sharing that I lost my train of thought, or you think it's midlife?
I don't know, I don't know. I can't blame it on mine, but
Mhm. What was I gonna say? I wake up the next morning and
is it straight? Your hair straight in the morning or just fine, like, no frizzies?
it's fine. Like, I literally just get up and brush my hair and it's oh, I know what I was gonna say, because my hair is so, coarse, like, sometimes in the middle of the night, my hair will, like, tickle my face, drive me crazy. That's one of the things. Like,
I never thought about s
my hairstylist has really talked me into wearing my hair a little longer right now. If you looked at my, like, social media, you would see my hair all different lengths, but, like, she really is thinking I need to have long hair right now, so we're going with it, but
yeah.
I hate it. Like, I hate when I get on my own hair or my hair's tickling the top of my
Yeah.
shoulder. And so this kind of solves that problem too, because my hair's not touching me everywhere and I'm not as hot.
You're kinda making me wanna look at that as an
Yeah.
option.
Because this is like wearing a blanket on top of your head.
Yeah, fully the back area. In fact, I
Yeah.
have them cut my hair a little shorter in the back because it
Mhm.
grows so fast in the back. I get
Yeah.
it. It's a thing. It's an actual
Okay.
thing.
It is a
All
thing.
right.
What you got? Let's see if we can
So
continue this.
I'm talking to Steven about the ideas that I had, and I said, well, there is this one, the idea that like I think past the age of 40 you need it. And I had talked to my BFF in Illinois before she came with us on a trip. And I said, if you're going to wear sundresses, you need this. And she was like, oh, I forgot about those. That's right. I should have one of them. Every single girl over the age of 40, you just need one for a number of reasons. And they are the, why am I doing this? The undergarments. They're like the bike shorts. These are the things you put on. They're like little bike shorts and they're like nylon-y. And so what they like, they have like a nice stretch to them, but they hold all the bits in and you don't get any thigh rub if you have that. And if you are like every other woman in this age group and you start to, we're real here, right? You start to sweat in areas you never imagined you could sweat.
Yes.
This is like your little this is your grabber. And they come in all these colors. They have in all these colors, like white and beige and black. You can do whatever. And they're like bike shorts, but they're not that, that bike short, like nylon-y fabric. It's more like shiny fabric. This is
Yeah.
not. This is like literally like a tights, like except a little bit thicker than a tight, but you can still see it through it.
And you don't get too hot wearing that. And
No. In fact, it's better than wearing a slip because you're covered, you feel totally covered, and you feel like you're just like being hugged under there, under your dress, and you're just walking around and it's nice and satiny, kind of smooth, and it just feels like it's like a happy undergarment. I love them. I have them in all the colors because they're great. They're so great. And I wear dresses nonstop. I can't even the idea of a pair of jeans in Florida right now
I know.
makes me nauseous. I mean it. Like, I saw 2 girls today, bless them, they were wearing jeans and one had a long sleeve shirt on, and I wanted to cry internally because I could feel the heat.
Brian works outside every day, and Arizona is freaking hot, and he wears a long sleeve t-shirt every day outside.
Yes.
I don't
She
get
does
it.
that too.
I
I
just
don't
wanna
get
be
it.
close to naked as possible when I'm
No
outside.
kidding. No kidding. And the undergarments need to be light, and this is actually one of those lightweight things that you just I'll leave a link for that too because you can get them
Yes.
in, like, for really ridiculously low prices, and they come in, like, packs of 3 or 2 or whatever you need, so
Nice.
good
Very
stuff.
nice. Alright, since we're talking about sweating, it's my these are like a bundle because it's the same company. Just wanted to show you both. Okay, so if we're getting personal about the bits that sweat, I noticed like my odor changed when I went through menopause. And I talked to my doctor about it and she said your pH level, your body's pH level, everything totally changes. So the smells that come from my underarms, like I feel like a man. Like literally I should not smell like that. And I tried, I'm not going to bash any certain deodorant company, but if you've seen it online on your socials, I've tried it. And
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
one of them is ridiculously expensive. I think it was like $38 for one. But I was
Yeah,
desperate because I wanted something a little more clean than like Secret or something that you could buy from the grocery store. So I was,
sure.
trying some of the more natural deodorants. I've tried them all, I swear to you, I have. And Carpe, this is antiperspirant. So I know some
Is it
people
a C or a K? I can't
see
see. Okay,
C R
Carpe.
P Carpe, thank you. Um, and what's different about it is it's like a cream. Oh, let me see if I can pull the cap off. Oh, you can see it.
Oh, check that out. So wait, put it on your finger, like, what does it look like when you
It's a little bit of like a thicker lotiony type texture.
okay. Does it absorb?
It absorbs, and
Okay.
they recommend that when you start using it, use it twice a day to have your body to it. Once before bed, then once when you get up in the morning after your shower or whatever. So, it comes in all sorts of fabulous smells. I just happen to have sandalwood. I just bought coconut vanilla, but they have like lavender and eucalyptus and a whole bunch of really good smells. And then I was like, okay, so if that works so well, This is one of their products, and they have a few. I wrote a couple down, but this one, I have such oily skin, plus sweaty again. This you put on your face, and it kind of stops the oil slick. So I know you don't have as oily skin like I do, but for my girls out there who have oily skin and don't like their makeup sliding off their face in the hot summer, like this, I love this. It's just called Face
Is it
Sweat.
like a setting? Is it a setting type of lotion?
Mm-mm. It's just called Sweat Absorbing Face Lotion, fragrance free, low and PBA free. Or no, what does that say? Sorry, I shouldn't have tried to read without my glasses. Aloe and something I can't read. HA, maybe? Maybe it's hyaluronic acid.
Okay, okay, hold on. So
Yeah.
hold on. So you're putting this on your face and it's a lotion. So does it act like a moisturizer too?
I feel like it does, but then I'm not someone who likes a really heavy moisturizer during the day. I prefer to do my heavier moisturizer at night before I go to sleep. So for me, this feels moisturizing. Not
So
sure if
it's
it would.
not actually it's not a heavy feel to your skin. What's it like, a light feel to it?
Mhm. Yep, and they have I wrote
Nice.
it I wrote it down because I went on their website. They you can put it on your underarms, your feet, your hands, and then it said dot 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 more. Now, I would be careful putting it on your woohoo because we can be sensitive down there at this age. So I'd be careful about that. They have a lotion for boob sweat. Amazing, right? They have this one for face, and then they have some kind of scalp drop. So people that sweat on their scalp. So I didn't really look at that one too closely. But
I sweat on my scalp.
do you?
Do you?
I do a
Oh my
little bit.
gosh, yeah. The back in the back of your hair, like that area. Do you not sweat? Do you not like get like a
No, I do. I do. Today, you're talking about wearing jeans today. I was out doing some weed whacking, so I had to put some jeans on because you know that stuff hits your legs and it's like
oh,
killer.
it's so hot there. It's so
And
hot.
I literally had sweat running from like my hairline all the way down to my shoulder blades. Like I feel little sweat drops, tickling my
Yeah. Yeah.
down there. So yeah, it's I love this. I will not use anything else now. I'm
Okay,
on
so I have another question for you. What was the last thing you said?
I said and now I'm on subscription for Amazon because I don't want to ever run out of it. It works so
Oh, it's
good.
that good.
So
So
good.
then if you wear it on your face, does it keep the perspiration from coming up? Is that how that
Well,
works?
I'm not I don't so I can only speak for myself because I'm not someone who like has sweat like pouring down their face. But for
Okay.
me, it's more like I just get really shiny, slick, like oily.
Huh.
And this really
And so
helps.
this
This
does
really
it take it away or does it come through a little bit?
stops it from coming to begin with. So it doesn't like actually take it away. It's like a barrier, I guess, maybe. Is that how that's how I could
I
explain it,
might
maybe.
need to try that. I have a lot of customers who are constantly looking for that thing that will keep them from sweating their makeup off. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's an interesting one.
Might be it. This might be it. Amazon. I'll put the
Okay.
link.
Yes. Okay. 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 So we sweat. We just talked about sweat. What the heck is with the sweat at this age? I do not get a hot flash. Okay. I don't get a hot flash. But let me just explain to you that I was in the hairstylist chair like my 2 sessions ago. So literally, I sit down and she put the cape on, everybody put the cape. I swear to you, something happened to me and I don't get flashes. I don't get, people talk about the bubbly like flash that comes up and they're like, holy crap, it's all that. I'm not that girl. I am the girl who will sit there and slowly but surely redden up and then heat up just slowly, very, very slowly. So it's not even like noticeable until it's already there. And at one point, I turn and I'm like, wow, it's really hot. And I look in the mirror and I'm like, why is my face so red? And she goes, your face is really, really red, Jennifer. And I'm like, yeah. And then she looks at my scalp and she's like, you're beet red on your scalp. I'm like, this is sad. Okay, so I'm in that place where things are happening and changing. So I'm always, always looking for it. Now, when I go to church, I sit down in our church and our building is not the kind that's like super air conditioned. It's like air conditioned, but it's not like for me. It's not enough. So Steven brought home this thing that he had gotten at like some kind of fair or something where he had gone and he brought it home and I was like, what is this trinket? What? He's like, babe, I bought this home for you. And I was like, come on, please. Looks like this. And then you take it and you pull it out of its little sleeve and it pops into one of these. Okay. This is me in church. I just need y'all to visualize. This is every single Sunday. This is Jennifer. It will be me tomorrow. It will be another one of my friends, Prissy, who also I gave her one because this is so now I went to the beautician this last time And I don't know what it is about going to the salon. I had a full on other experience. And I wrapped this thing out and I'm like, okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. They wanted to pull out a fan for me. And I was like, good, because this thing, I got it on Amazon. You can get like bunches of them on Amazon. And then I upgraded.
What is that?
This thing is insane. Okay, I found this thing at Costco, but I think you can get it on Amazon too. Okay, there's a button on the side and you turn it on. I don't know if you can hear the noise. Oh, wait, right here. Okay, it's very light. It's very, very light. I bought this for Steven because he works outside. I'm going to turn it up. Has like 4 levels.
I still can't hear it. So it
Can you
must
hear
have.
it? Not at all. Not at all. Okay. You can put it around your neck like this. And now the air is coming up through like this. So
Yes.
it's all chilling my body out. So when I'm having like a heat flash and I want to put on my makeup, I swear to you, I put this on and I'm good to go. It's just right here, like all this and all back here. And so all of the heat that I'm feeling in here, I don't even feel it. And I'm just good as a June bug. I'm completely happy. Take it off. It's actually chargeable. There's like a little charging spot where you just plug it in. And I, who invented this goodness?
So
Somebody. And
is it
they,
your neck?
does
Like
it go on my, what?
how heavy is it?
Oh, it's pretty light.
Is
It's
it?
like, it's less than, no, it's not going to weigh your neck down at all. The way that it lays down, sometimes what I do is I put it underneath my shirt
Sure.
just to like really let it happen. But you can, like I said, there's like, I think there's 4 speeds, 4 or 5. And it takes care of like that holy Christmas time. You obviously, I wish I could wear this in church, but I can't. That's why the manual one shows up. And then I just think of myself as a Southern Belle because I have a fan. But
I think if
this
you
thing is,
people would think it was headphones.
yeah, totally, right? Because it looks like that.
It's
It
kind of
does
look.
look like that. But this thing also, I have to tell you, like if I'm cleaning the house or something, you know how you get worked up when you're like vacuuming and cleaning and doing all the things? I
Yeah.
just put this thing on and I look like a complete robot when I'm doing this because I have headphones on, big ones, and
Mhm.
then this thing around my neck. And it's just buzzing, going, and I'm just as happy as can be. And I've got my music on. And now I'm not an unhappy, raving maniac who's dying of heat.
Well,
That's my 5.
I can't top that one, but I do have another one that I absolutely love. And this is my homemade nut machine. Wait a minute. What is it?
It's
Homemade,
a what?
a nut milk machine. That's what it is. A nut milk. So like almond,
I
cashew.
didn't even, this is a thing I didn't know about at all.
So it's been probably a year and a half ago that I was hearing all the buzz about all the crap that they put in like almond milk. Like people are really big on the almond milk. You know, you go to Starbucks or whatever, you get almond milk. Or even my husband, who claims he's lactose free but eats ice cream every night, uh, he wants almond
He
milk
loves that.
if he eats cereal. I was like, well, I don't want. I don't want to buy something that has a bunch of crap in it. So I started investigating this deal. I tell you what, like, so I was talking earlier about my coffee, my little bougie second cup of the day. I make my own coconut milk because I think my stomach is so sensitive. I think I have a little reaction when I drink too much almond milk. So the coconut milk seems the thing that works for me. Literally in less than 10 minutes, you can have a huge mason jar full of coconut milk to put in your coffee. And
What?
it's dirt cheap. This is the best thing ever. It has different settings too, so you can like boil water in it. You can keep something warm. So if you've made something that you want to keep warm, if you're like making milk for hot chocolate or something, you just like keep it warm while you're making up the hot chocolate.
How does it work?
Okay, so it has like a little blender thing down in there. This is my recipe. But I will tell you that this comes with a recipe book with lots of fabulous recipes in it, and then you can just kind of like modify it to meet your needs. But I do organic coconut flakes, unsweetened, a date pitted, take the seed out,
Yeah.
a pinch of salt, and vanilla bean paste with water. And then for that milk, for some reason, it wants you to go through 2 cycles, maybe because of the coconut flakes. I don't know. I'm not sure why it asks you to do 2 cycles, but 2 cycles, less than 10 minutes. I've got, and like,
Okay. I have a
Magic.
question.
Okay.
I mean, I know I have questions, but you know I'm always gonna have questions. Does it end up that you feel like a texture? Is there a texture of the coconut?
Oh, I should have brought it over here, but it has a little mesh bag. So if you make a milk that needs to be strained, I just take like a regular little strainer that sits over the top of a bowl. I put my little mesh bag in there. I strain it. Like just that maybe takes an
And
extra
nothing.
nothing. And then I store it in my mason jar. And you can make fresh like every couple days. So you're like
That's a good idea.
I'm huge at not wasting things and especially food. I do not like to waste food. I'm sure nobody does,
Yeah.
but like $6 maybe for like a half gallon of almond milk. And then if you my husband doesn't drink it because he goes through phases. And then like I'm pouring it down the sink and I'm like not happy. you know? But
No,
like if
totally.
you just make what you need for a couple of days. And
Well, that just brings me another question though. Like, how long does it last? How long can you get away with like coconut milk or almond milk? How long does that last?
oh, that's a great question. I would guess up to a week, but if it doesn't have any kind of preservatives in it, I'm gonna say, use it within 3 to 4 days, maybe. But it doesn't
Okay.
make huge quantities. I should have brought my milk jar over here to show you guys how much it made,
So
but
with you said the coconut milk, you actually you strain it.
I
But
do.
do you do that for almond milk and any other milk?
Almond milk, I strained. I don't believe I strained cashew milk when I was making cashew milk for a while. I used to use it
Interesting.
for my protein shakes. Just because, like,
Oh,
here's the thing about, and why I was thinking about this for midlife women is because there are a lot of studies out there, and we can probably find a study to meet anybody's, desire to be right about whatever they're talking about. But
right, right, right.
like, there's some thought out there that eating too much dairy prohibits us from losing stubborn fat. So if you're somebody like I recently, just decided to really cut out dairy for a while because I'm having so much stomach upset, and that's
Yeah, yeah.
why I went back to making this again because, I was waking up and drinking a hot latte, which is probably 6 ounces of milk in the morning, even though I was drinking lactose-free or the A2 milk. I tried both of those, didn't seem to make a difference. Then I was having my iced coffee later in the morning, so that's even more milk. Then I was eating Greek yogurt for lunch. That was my favorite lunch to
Oh,
eat.
wow.
Plus,
Yeah,
I'm a lover of all things cheese and sour cream with our Mexican food, and I was just like, "That is a lot of dairy." So if you're just gonna take, one thing out of your diet, maybe your morning latte or your morning iced coffee or whatever it is, like, this is just such a economical, like, in comparison to buying it at the store and wasting it. Like, I love
yeah,
this. It's just simple. It cleans up really easy. It's simple. Like I said, you can modify it to your own taste. So, like, I never used to put the date in there or the, vanilla bean paste. When I first started making it, I made it totally plain. And then at some point in my journey of making the perfect iced coffee, I was like, "I just want a little taste of something. I don't like sweet things, but I want, like, a little taste of something in there." So, I wouldn't use that same recipe for my husband's cereal. I would make him a plain one, but for my coffee,
okay, okay.
perfect. So,
I
anyways,
love that, I love that idea.
yeah, I love it too.
One day what we're gonna need to do, right, is we're gonna have to do, like, Terry's, evolving DIY everything, because you have, like, a menu of, like, DIY stuff that I'm like, "You do that? You do
I
that?"
love it too. Hashtag obsessed with making things from scratch.
Yeah, I
That
think
is
that's it, and there's been a couple of times that I've been like, "Oh my gosh, you ketchup?" We were our followers will probably remember mayo. That's where that came from. Mayo is the thing. You make mayo, you make ketchup, what else? Like, almond milk,
almond milk, make my
coconut
own
milk.
shower gel, pizza dough, um, gosh, now I'm just totally drawing a blank. Salad dressings, I make all my own salad dressings.
Yes,
Hmm,
yeah.
that's all I can
It's
think
like
of
a
for
whole you have like a pantry. If you had a big pantry where you are right now, which you do not at the moment,
yeah.
if you had that, you would have it stocked full of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to, like, learn how to can foods, like, can stuff, and,
Yeah,
you got me going oh gosh, it's been almost 2 years ago, you got me going on making homemade breads. I just don't have an oven right
yeah,
now in the new apartment, so I can't make homemade breads anymore, but yeah, everything
yeah.
homemade.
Homemade is best. Homemade is best, period. When
I'm
you
sure.
read the back when you start to go to the back of the ingredients, honestly, I should be making my own list because when you start reading the ingredients list, you start going, "Ah, ah,"
Yeah.
we get a little like,
I think that was it. I think that was one of the things that started me on the mayo and the ketchup is because, you start hearing like you read labels, watch out for these ingredients, and then you get to the grocery store and you see something that used to be 5 ingredients and now it's 12, and you're like, okay, well, I should
totally,
probably buy something
totally.
better. I should buy the organic brand, and then you go over there and it's like 3 times the cost, and you're like, can I just make this? Can I
Yeah,
just make it at home?
yeah,
And a lot of times the answer is yes. You know,
yeah, yeah. It's kind of interesting how you've managed to find so many of them. We actually share this love of, like, all the things that are, like, homemade and DIY. Like, the bread is my thing. I'm a full sourdough and I grind my own wheat and I do all the things that I can, like, muster for that. But when you said, like, ketchup, I never even thought of ketchup. It's not even a thing. Like, that just was like, "Oh, I
because
I need to keep moving, like, all my stuff."
sugar and stuff, and my husband is pre-diabetic, so, like, when you think about, like, making, tomato sauce, it's so easy. Why
Yeah,
buy
it is. I
Prego when you
1,000%.
make it yourself? So, yeah,
You
it's a
know
j
what's really crazy? You know that there's that, I wanna say RAO, R-A-O, I think that's how
uh
it's said, RAO spaghetti sauce?
so
When you
expensive.
look at the ingredients on the back of that, it is like super tiny ingredients, like tomatoes and basil and onions and whatever, but it's so small. The list is so small. And I was like, I love this, but I can do this at home. And I do it at home all the time. Since the kids were little, we've been making our own spaghetti sauce. But I will also say that I go to Aldi's and they have a dupe of RAW
Oh, okay.
and it's so much less expensive, and I keep a can of that, like, a bunch of cans of that because when you're
Mhm.
in a hurry and you gotta go and you're like, "At least I trust that these people didn't put in, like,
Yeah,
400 ingredients that I do not need,
yeah.
chemicals in my body."
Alright, so this was so fun today. I would love to invite our listeners, to share your favorite products in the comments with us. If you have a link, like, you're gonna have to send that separately because, links and social media don't always get along very well, but we will include all of our links in our description of our podcast for today. And feel free to reach out to us and let us know if you tried something and how much you loved it.
Or what your favorite product was that we just shared because we just shared some good stuff.
We did. We did. All right, Jennifer. Well, cheers, my friend, and have a
Cheers!
good rest of your
Happy
weekend.
Saturday night.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye. We know you don't have to be here, but you are, and we really appreciate that. You can help this community grow by liking and commenting and sharing this podcast with your friends, and by liking and following us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or anywhere else that you listen to our podcast. You can find all these links in the show notes below. Just look for Kellums and Grossi, and thank you for being a part of it all.
The content of Kellums and Grossi podcast is intended for entertainment and general informational purposes only. We are not lawyers, therapists, or other licensed professionals, and nothing on this podcast should be taken as professional, medical, legal, or financial advice. Always consult a qualified professional before making decisions or taking actions based on what you've heard here today. Your use of our content is at your own risk.